each take some, and then you could just show them whatever you have in your.
Hi, everybody. This is, it's 10 o'clock. This is our May director meeting. Thank you for joining us and for all that are joining us at the table and with the computer. So we have some exciting things to show you in live and in person. So we're going to start out with the new products, okay? The new summer products. Marie, are you?
So let's see. I don't know if anybody has.
Are you live?
I am live as well. So the new Toy Story movie, this Forky is an integral part. So we will play a little zooming thing. There's a Disney trailer for the new movie that's out. That's wonderful. And you see how this character is very central to the movie. So it's a pretty cool scraper, very hefty. I don't know if you can see it. It's really nice and strong. So let's keep going around. What do you have there, Jane?
These are the pancake molds, and each one has a coordinating face stencil. So yeah, I like that they're bigger than I thought they would be.
Yeah, they are nice.
Yeah. So this is a new character. Just I have grandchildren, so this guy, the alien, is going to be a new character in the Toy Story movie.
Already there.
Oh, never mind. Just Forky is the new character.
Okay, Grandma.
Toy Story. All right.
We're binge watching.
So I
have that freezer storage containers, and they say to put the leftover ice cream from the ice cream maker in here. It stores flat or smaller, and then you can use the scraper that we have. But I was excited because it says individual meals. And I was thinking when my son was out, like you can bake chicken and roast potatoes in here, or even just store them in here. Yeah, they're oven safe. So the glass containers take up a lot of room in my freezer because I'm always putting lunches in there. So now I can just stack. Well, he can stack. Huh? No, I'll probably send him. But no, I'm just thinking less freezer space, and you can do meals in there. You can't microwave in them like you can in the glass containers.
But I'm wondering
if you for dinners.
Could you put saran wrap in there or something and like freeze them in that and then pop them out into maybe Ziploc bags or something?
Yeah, broiler safe too. Yeah, we did a quick read.
Oh my gosh,
so, yeah,
that is really cool.
In there.
With the
like
fun desserts because they're broiler safe.
Or is it for sherbet?
Hold on, it says pans are oven safe to 450. Lid is not oven or broiler safe.
Okay. Nope.
Line the pans with parchment to bake salty or acidic food to prevent small pits from forming in the surface. But I'm just thinking like chicken and potatoes or pork chop and stuff.
And then could you write on that little spot? Is that what that's there for?
It looks like it, but
like a marker?
I didn't do a binge of this. I don't know.
I am just almost wondering when you make sherbet, if that's like kind of how you make sherbet, because like take a look at your little scraper thing. That's like angled for getting stuff out of there once it's frozen, right?
Yeah.
And that's called the
spade.
Okay. Ice cream spade.
Ice cream spade. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think that'll.
Which is fun. But actually, Jane, didn't you say that you can use that for?
I was thinking in your small bowls when you're mixing.
Yeah. Clean up the side.
Maybe it should be a harder plastic. It's like a harder. I thought it was really soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more rigid. It is. Yeah.
You probably need that to get the ice cream on.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's non-reactive
like
metal.
Right.
So that's cool.
Okay, so what do you have down there?
Oh, here we have the 2.5 quart Cool-N-Serve bowl. So you know what I just noticed? This is kind of cool. This is the same size as our small Cool-N-Serves, right? So another insert, which is nice. And then you have your bowl that goes in here.
Yeah.
And then a snap tight lid.
Yeah.
So
Nice
size.
Yeah.
So
Really
you could
nice.
use the bowl just by itself. I mean,
Right.
that clear
This
bowl.
one, yes. Yeah. But,
If you had muffins or cupcakes or
Oh
something.
yeah, that's a perfect.
Or
And
layered
it has
taco
cover.
salad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
taco
taco
salad. Look at us.
That's cool.
And here's the other one.
And then here's the other one that is being used as the base for Nancy Joe's computer. All right. And, all right.
Yeah.
So we'll turn you over to the beginning thing, and then we may.
Thank you.
Wave that.
So this. Wait. There was one more thing. Look at
Hold
that.
on.
They don't make
Tammy.
this.
Oh, Tammy.
They don't make this.
Ham?
What? You could only do one at
That
a
is
time.
very
We're
good.
28
I
degrees.
have one side.
So,
The other side is down. This is so weird because the other, like, if you go like this, like you could only get one side up.
You guys,
know, on the other side.
we are zooming this, so it's going to be recorded.
Okay,
but I
let's go
want
do this.
Okay.
to turn
Because
it
that was
over
definitely.
to Nancy Joe for some important
Yay.
announcements. So.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, we have an announcement about Wednesday night pre-conference. Due to a conflict, we are not going to be able to have Belinda Ellsworth at our meeting. So we are going back to our regular lineup that we, of course, with different people always. We try to bring you different voices and different ideas. And just want to let you know, from 6 to 8, it's in our regular big room for all of the teams involved with the Nationals. That's the Ryan team, Moserino team, the Friday team, the Carr team, the Lerner team, Zellen team, Ishii team. McDonald is not coming. They have another event downtown. And who else?
Who else are we missing?
Anyway, you all know who you are that come every year, okay? So we want you to know that we're sorry about the confusion. There was a conflict involved, and we want you to know from the horse's mouth that we are holding our meeting as normal, and we will have a whole lineup of popcorn training the way we always do. Fabulous speakers, people who are rocking the boat with doing everything. They're fireworks. I think that's a song we should have.
So you said you were ready. You were ready, confirmed for Becky Ishii. Tell us about what
Becky Ishii is going to do the very presentation that she did to the Nationals at our last Chairman's Circle meeting, and it was phenomenal. And so she was the first one I asked. But we have so many more. We're brainstorming, and if you have someone that has either has a phenomenal testimony, is doing something that you feel that would be really great for everyone to know, we want their names and what it is they're doing. So email either Patty, Marie, or I, and because we want to, of course, a lot of times it's just a 5-minute idea, a 10-minute idea, and so for that 2 hours, and this year we're going to be really strong. We're going to literally have an umbrella there that we're going to hook somebody off and they go over their time, okay? So I'm bringing my big umbrella, all right? So needless to say, we want to stay on time and be real respectful. We know that's a travel day, and we know a lot of you, by the time you maybe had a late lunch, and then you're going to have a late dinner, so we're going to do that. So any questions?
Nope, good. Keep moving.
Is there, I'm also having this, Peggy, Lisa Loken, Cassie Trulson. Any comments or questions from you guys?
Any questions?
Do we have to register for that?
No, you do not. So those of you that registered for Belinda, don't worry. We told her that it's not going to happen. So go from there, okay? We can't control what she's going to do. So you may get another invitation to something else, but we want you to know we are holding our meeting from 6 to 8. And it's like normal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we
everybody.
giving suggestions now or not?
Send them in. Send them in.
All right.
Okay, send in your suggestions, and then we'll get a lineup that we always do. That's just phenomenal. Okay, so thanks for your flexibility and your understanding. We tried something new and it just didn't quite go the way we wanted.
No, and that's okay.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? We showed them. Did we show
New
all the products?
Yes,
Yes.
I think we did.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to finish from here. right now because I want to be able to play something for you guys. So I'm just going to.
What is it, Nancy Joe screen share?
Does Nancy Joe have access to? Yeah, I'll play it on mine and I'll just like hold it up.
What are you
It's the
doing?
Disney trailer for Toy
Just
Story.
send it to me.
Oh, it's YouTube.
It is
Isn't it?
YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Okay, we're gonna do the Disney trailer. Okay, hold on 1 second, girls. I didn't know we were doing this.
Here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want.
Search Toy Story trailer.
Yeah, Toy Story 4. I would say put 4 in there.
Here it is.
Here, trailer. Did you
Okay.
find it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Everyone, Bonnie made it.
And that's why it's. I can show you if
Okay.
she doesn't, but that's why I think our products are so right in line with it,
All right.
especially this guy.
I know, isn't that fun?
Wait a minute.
People love it.
Okay. Desktop. Calendar Zoom. Why is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Share. All right. Don't you all talk to yourselves? Well, I do. Okay. You just may not admit it.
Friend in class.
Oh, she's already making friends.
No, she literally made a new friend. I want you to meet Forky.
They can't see it.
Yes, yeah, I know. Forky is the most important toy to Bonnie right now. We all have to make sure nothing happens to him. Woody, we have a situation.
I am not a toy. I was there for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the traps.
Buff, we gotta get Forky. Why am I alive? Bonnie's toy. You are going to help create happy memories that will last for the rest of her life. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, Forky, come on. Oh, wow.
Hi there. My name is Gabby.
We can't stay.
Yes, you can. Toys.
What are you doing here?
No time to explain. Come with me.
We need to get back to our kid.
Aw, Sheriff Woody, always coming to the rescue.
Bonnie needs Forky.
Woody, who needs a kid's room when you can have all of this?
Wow. Woody, aren't we going to Bonnie?
We have to find them. What do we do, Buzz?
What would Woody do?
Jump out of a moving vehicle.
Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
You've handled this lost toy better than I could.
Open your eyes, Woody. There's plenty of kids out there. Someone take some
You can't teach this old toy new tricks.
surprise.
Bonnie, we're going home, Forky.
Kids lose their toys every day.
I was made to help a child. I don't remember it being this hard.
Woody, somebody's whispering in your ear. Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh. When does it come out?
I have to
24th?
see it. Yeah.
June 21st.
Okay.
Just say June.
All right. Here we go. So now we can
What's
see
June 24th?
everybody. All right.
I got an idea for a song.
Hold
Nationwide
on.
Business app.
Hold on.
First thing for the guests.
have our shows
right from
before
your
Oh,
app.
that's okay. See.
Yeah.
Or get your
They'll
tickets
do- I
early.
wonder if they'll do
Where's this going?
Name's Rooster.
Do they?
I know we have to be very careful about what we can share and not share. And there's that whole,
Hold on.
have you guys seen that whole?
Yeah.
List of
Yeah, there's a big list because they will actually, they can pull it. Disney
know,
can
but
pull
I-
it right from under.
I
us.
wish home office stayed strict with it because on our director call,
they were more serious about it needs to be. We got to be good. And then by that night, everybody was sharing it and booking shows. And then they said, "Oh, it's okay."
Yeah, no,
Great.
you can
How do I
share
get
now,
out of
they
this?
said, if
But
your
they-
May is like you want it.
But there was like a director who took like the 4
That-
pictures and they made like, "You've earned this." They wrote across it already. And we're like, "Oh my gosh." Like,
How do I get out of
so I
YouTube?
think we have to be really like still
Escape,
real
escape.
strong about that, you know, because somebody was saying like, you know, that they asked directors to kind of
Here we go.
police,
Okay.
you know, like
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
see somebody, ask them to take it down and then talk to them later, but just take it down.
Yeah, we're talking
we
about.
can take it down in our groups, but we can't take it down if they post it publicly
Yeah.
because it's their post.
Yeah, it's Disney is really, really strict about what we can and can't do. So really enforce, because it could end our licensing agreement.
Yeah.
Like that. And you know, we went back and forth at Chairman Circle about when to announce it, because we knew some people wouldn't follow the rules. And so they're really hoping that by doing this, and again, it's always a test, the way we handle this will be a precedent for the future. So please, 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 if you see anybody doing something that they shouldn't be, you need to help them take it down and do it right, because it truly is. This is an amazing opportunity that we're having. It's putting us in a whole different level of advertising and working with something like this. This is huge, guys. This is huge.
I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody saying you earned these and
Right,
having
they
a
wrote
picture.
across it though.
But
They
that's
wrote
fine.
in
It
the
was the
picture.
picture from home office,
It
right?
said we can't.
they're not supposed
Yeah,
to-
they said we can't alter
You're not
it
supposed
at
to
all.
alter any of the pictures or anything.
So you can put it underneath it.
You can
Right.
write it
Or
in
post
the post,
in the
but
post.
you're
But you
not
can't
supposed to
take the
touch
picture.
the pictures. You're not supposed to touch the pictures.
to add borders.
Right.
No, we'll put your
We
name
didn't
on
do
it
that,
or
did we,
anything.
Laura? Okay.
No stars, no.
Not this girl.
Mhm.
Nancy Jill's in jail and she doesn't
And
know why.
I mean, they also, I heard that if they ever did take it away from us, that we can't sell any of those products Paper Chef invested in. They
Right.
would have to all be destroyed.
Right, right.
So that's a huge investment they're making.
yeah, yeah. And they're
To
projecting
us.
millions.
Right,
Yes.
7.8 million.
Expected.
Huge,
Right.
huge,
But
huge.
the one thing you can do is they said play with them in your kitchen and use your videos,
Mhm.
use your
Mhm.
pictures.
Yeah, I
use
was
your-
surprised with that. So
So you
Right,
can,
we can do our own stuff, but we just can't alter or do anything with
Yeah.
the
I'm
with the
gonna borrow a little kid
pictures
and
there,
start
because those
playing.
are
Our
what
little
they-
kid, yeah.
our little kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So good. But we want to make sure that you, sorry, I'm probably driving you guys nuts on
Just
that.
imagine if they love us. Just imagine if Disney sees a spike with, you know, all of this.
Well,
Just
and
imagine.
40, because
we
it
have
sounds
the
like
power
we're kind
to-
of the first to.
You
have a
never
little
know. Sharon
Forky thing.
Zellin might be on the Today Show with live Sporky. And
She might be. Right.
never
The,
know.
I was just going to say something, but never
Oh,
mind.
sorry.
That's
Oh,
all right.
okay.
That's all right. What were we talking about right before that?
Going
Anyway.
live,
Go-
going live.
Yeah.
Oh. You guys, don't give up all the exciting stuff that's going on in
Yeah.
May.
Mhm.
I know this starts June 1, but you have to focus on May and all the great stuff that's happening. Okay, so let's
no
talk.
pre-orders.
And no
Yes.
pre-orders of the products. No pre-orders, because you know what? Those dollars that people are spending that you can't take in till June, you're going to lose in May. All right, because
Focus on the main products.
Fo-
Look at all the
focus.
focus and the
Right.
Hope Lodging and
Okay.
the,
yeah. So who wants to talk about Hope Lodge?
I know there's not one in Illinois, which I was kind of disappointed.
The closest, okay, so they're, from little bit of investigation I've done, they're by all the Mayo clinics. So there's a
Oh,
Mayo
okay.
Clinic in Phoenix, there's a Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, there's a Mayo Clinic in
Rochester and
Rochester.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, so they're
Mhm.
by Mayo clinics. The closest one geographically to us is Iowa City.
And it's not a Mayo Clinic, but it has the world famous Children's Hospital in an Iowa City hospital. So
Yeah, there's 30 of them.
So I know that on our team,
I'm gonna
Cassie
draw a blank, but-
Trilson is in Iowa, in Clinton, Iowa. And she and her team are looking to volunteer at the
Wow.
Hope Clinic out of Iowa City. And personally, her dad has been in treatment and went to Iowa City for treatment. And he and her mom, so Cassie's
Stayed.
parents have stayed
Oh.
at the
Oh my
Hope
gosh.
at the
Okay.
Hope Lodge
That would be a great
outside of.
testimony.
Yeah, it would be.
And
And
she should do something, like just, say something so that other people are aware. Because I think it's kind of confusing to people.
Somebody
you
on
know.
Pampered Chef Director Success, and I was just
Did they
looking
do
for
that?
it. They were out of town and happened to be
Oh,
by
yeah.
one, so they went in and posted
Oh.
pictures. The Pampered Chef products had just arrived,
Right, and
so
they
they
were
were showing
telling them how to
pictures
use
and
them.
talking to people. I kind of feel like it's the Ronald McDonald, but it's like the
Right.
cancer house. Of
I
like
know.
Ronald
I would
McDonald
say
explaining
that
people.
that's how I would
Yeah.
describe it.
Yeah.
so,
Right.
and did you guys see that the guy from Diners, Dive-Ins, and Guy?
Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
Fieri.
So somebody came on his show and
with
was
the
using the
food
food
chopper.
chopper.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, and they
Yeah.
also had the Marine guy, and he was using our platter.
The Food Network guy.
Food Network guy.
What's his
Okay.
Robert?
So
Robert
what did he
Irvine.
say about it?
There you go.
Well, supposedly the
One of my directors just had
contestant,
me. How
the
did they get it?
contestant brought the food chopper on the show with her, and he approved. He said it was great.
And was it a consultant or was it just a
I have no
normal?
idea.
I was just wondering.
Hot off the
Because-
press. I
Okay.
don't know.
I did see that, but I was wondering if I don't think anywhere on there. it
So-
said that she was a
So there's
consultant.
two things that have hit me about this month's Help with Cancer thing that's so different than previous years. Is before it was just all around breast cancer, which is very common, but it's just sort of a women's thing.
Yeah.
This Hope Lodge is for any kind of cancer,
Yeah.
which means that almost every single customer. And then instead of just being pink products, our food chopper,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
our food chopper whipped cream, like we have products that,
The pink whipped cream maker.
yes,
And
the
the
pink
pink Twixits.
and the pink Twixit.
And,
But-
And the snack bar maker. And the snack
Measure
bar
all
maker with the
okay.
spatula, the measure all cup, and one other.
the Measure All cup. So yeah,
So that's
measure. So those are
6.
products that people can get around.
Yeah.
And I still remember, like, we have that super salad recipe that is in the party pack,
Yeah, it's really
and it's really good, and it's very good for you.
It's so
And
good.
there's some tips in there,
Something super
like why you serve spinach with citrus. So it's orange vinaigrette, and there's orange segments in it, because when you have oranges with spinach, it allows the iron in the spinach to be absorbed. And a little thing about red pepper being in there, and how red pepper has more vitamin C than
An orange.
an orange. So like there's tips. So if you want to really do a Help with Cancer kind of show, you could also feature some recipes that are very healthy for you and incorporate the food chopper.
Yeah. And I mean, it would also show the salad.
Okay.
Oh, you have
It's got, because then you chop it up. I mean, I love how it's like a chopped salad.
Yeah.
I made that at night. Oh, it's so good. It's got pistachio in it.
Super salad.
And you take the basic recipe of all their in the party pick, make one basic recipe, but then you customize it for each salad. So this one had cinnamon in it and honey in the dressing, and it's delicious.
Right.
Is it an old recipe?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a current. Yeah.
Okay, Darlene Chatham, if I'm saying that right. Okay. She said, we're going to the Hope Lodge near us as a team and preparing a home-cooked meal to serve for the patients there, and bringing PC products to be given away as bingo prizes and playing bingo with them. I've heard they really appreciate a home-cooked meal. And then they are just going to leave the leftovers there with them. You never know how many will be there because it changes, but they really like that. So
Good idea.
Yep. So great idea. You can do that down at the Ronald McDonald House. You can. So we should find wherever these places are, and then teach people. Maybe do some little YouTube videos when we're there with the products that they have, and you could put a little card that says go to these YouTubes to see how these products work. That would be a great little thing to do. And if you have any questions, call us, and
Jane, how far is Iowa City from us?
It would be
3 hours.
yeah, 3 hours.
From here. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we talked about the new products. Really excited about these servers, the Cool and Serve servers, and the new design of them. And I think that, like for me in Florida, I love having a second, like Laura pointed out, it's the same size as the little guy. I have 2 sets so that it can last longer on the table, and I just switch out the sets, put the other ones in the freezer, and it stays for a long time, like for graduation parties and things like that. So just to let you know, it's a really great tip there. Okay. Does anybody on here have any ideas that they would like to share, talk about? There's a Marie Chef at AOL.com.
Oh, that's
Marie Jennings.
Okay. Hey, Marie Jennings.
The other Marie.
The other Marie.
Chef.
There you go. My friend, tennis player with Connie Williams.
She played with Connie in Hawaii.
Yeah, she did. So, so anyway, anybody else want to share anything, any ideas that they're having about things we've talked about so far?
I'd like to go live, and I'd like to talk about the May promotions with the kit and all the other things, if that's okay with you guys. It's the Friday director team, because I know not everybody's going to be on Zoom. Hi, I'm back live on the Friday director team. So hello, everybody. Late last night, I happened to call Marna Ross to congratulate her of being, when she got promoted to senior executive director, she was, of course, having Paris in her future, but she was so concerned about being paid as a senior executive director, which is her new title, for the time period that is the earning period. So we were talking about what she's learned and what has changed her business. And she told me there were 2 things, and this is what I wanted to share. 2 things from Marna Ross that changed her business this year that has exploded some of the people that you've seen, like Love Carpenter and Ellington and Becky Ishii. And it's about how they handle virtual shows and how the change in virtual shows has gone. So the number one thing that Marna said to me was doing 4 virtual shows at once. So any week that you're doing virtual shows, if you're going to do 1, do 4, because there was that saying, one will pop, 1 will drop, 1 will flop, whatever. So out of the 4, you're about to have a couple that are good. And so they are starting people super, super strong, and they're getting them to book 8 shows for their first month and doing 4 at a time for 2 weeks in a row. So they have their sales, and they're more able to add people who will come on board and be active fast. That's part of it. The second part is, have you ever noticed that virtual shows have like hardly any sales? It'll be the 3rd day in, and you'll think that it really is a show that is not successful. So she said that the magic is, and Paula Brockner shared this with me too, so you're in like day 3, so it might be Wednesday, the show's supposed to close on Friday, you post the number. So you go to Google Photos, and you find a photo that is the number 71 or whatever, and you post and change the banner. Our host is $71 away from her goal. And all of a sudden, or the host is $120 away from the goal. It's not too late to order on the show. And all of a sudden, these orders start popping in. And she says she's seen shows go from 200 to 900 because she doesn't tell everybody that somebody already placed the order. So everybody thinks their $71 order or their $75 order is going to get their host to the goal. Well, if 5 or 6 or 7 people do that, not only did the host make her goal, but she exceeded the amount 10 times over. So then I asked her, I said, well, do you do the Steven thing? Like what day do you start your shows? How do you do it? She goes, first of all, her shows go like basically Monday through Friday. She does not add, they don't add their host till Friday. Okay, well, then you're going to have to flip it around or whatever. So the host does not add her people till Friday. So if the show's going to start on Monday, the host gets added on Friday. So the weekend is to onboard guests. So they onboard guests, and you do those, engagement posts over there.
Yeah.
And then the show starts on Monday, and the idea is to close by Friday. So every Friday you're either closing the week before or adding your host for the following
So
week.
I just want to say one thing is I'm doing a couple of new consultants, and I never really got the idea of the engagement posts. I thought that was stupid. Like, that was silly. Like, who cares what noodles or zoodles, or who cares, like, what kind of egg, what way you like your eggs. I was thinking that was really silly. I'm going to tell you that was the most engagement I have ever. It's not my shows, but I'm going to tell you that is the most engagement that I have ever seen in a pre-party post. It was absolutely crazy.
Which pre-party post about eggs is the?
No, I mean every single one of them posted.
It doesn't matter what they are.
It doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't matter if it's zoodles and noodles and what's your right. It doesn't even matter. It was I was like, this is nuts. This really does work, because I was like, I was poo-pooing that idea. I was like,
Right, the 3 days before
people don't want to do that. I go, that's kind of silly. But it's non-threatening. I think people like the engagement, and you get a picture of what your guests like, or how they cook, or, if they have a family, or if they have kids. I was like, oh my God, this is brilliant.
Let's just share here, what are the best engagement posts that you've seen? So tell us about the eggs.
So it just had eggs. It was fried, over easy. It was scrambled. It was Benedict, and there was 4 pictures. I mean, it was just you picked A, B, C, or D. And that was the easiest thing, is you have to do something where you pick A, B, C, or D. Or there was another one like, who do you want to cook with? It was Guy Fiero. It was Giada.
Bobby Flay.
Bobby, maybe, then someone else. I mean, it was like, pick A, B, C. I mean, it was like so crazy. Yeah. And people would actually say why they would pick that one. I was like, or what non-food item is in your refrigerator? Batter. I mean, like, some of the weirdest.
Cassie just shared here that Sincere has engagement posts too, based on the season.
Yep.
So what engagement posts do you recommend?
I do home office ones. So like one is, what's your favorite meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or dessert? But then they can comment, and then you can attach a recipe from your website. So if your favorite is breakfast, I love this on my stoneware bar pan, and you put a recipe there. So then everybody can see different recipes too.
Okay.
And that, like how you're interacting with it.
So you're asking they're asking them to share their favorite recipe?
Nope, I'm sharing from my website.
If people say
then
which
they
one
can
they
click
like.
and they get into my website, and it's in their computer, and they've got a recipe, and it's tied to a product. And
Anna Luck says that the steak one is really good. So how do you like your steak?
Yeah. Thank you, Anna. She shared a bunch with me.
Yeah. And she said the steak and eggs. Have you guys seen how much Pampered Chef is in your kitchen?
How much Pampered Chef is there?
Like, describe yourself. Describe yourself. Pampered Chef in your kitchen. So you'd say every cabinet has Pampered Chef. I have a drawer full of I have a drawer full of Pampered Chef. C, I have a handful of Pampered Chef. Or D, I have no Pampered Chef. Please have a moment of silence.
Where is that? That's
You conduct a poll.
I do a poll, and then as they post on it, then I say, what is your favorite product that you have that's in your drawer, whatever, and it kind of gets a lot of engagement going too.
Where is that?
Anna, please type. I don't know what you mean.
I don't know. I had seen somebody else had done it. We shared it on our page. There was a director that had done it. It was like a 10-minute video. She said that's how she got engagement posts. Or she got engagement. Again? I don't remember who it was. I'd have to look it up. But she just said she does a poll. She does it like that. And then anybody that responds, then she sends them a personal message and says, would you post on there what your favorite product is that you have? And so then I kind of do the same thing that Laura was saying. Then I'll post a recipe. Oh, that's an excellent one. And I'll put a product tip or a recipe.
Could you just share that on the director? One of the director looks, either Nancy Jo or
the video that I watched.
Yeah, would you mind? Yeah.
Anna also says another engagement, if you had a superpower, what would it be? 2 things you buy every week at a grocery store. I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? Like, Superwoman is a good one, somebody else is saying. But yeah, so you're, and Marisa, she's
Right.
on the tennis court right now.
Of course she is.
So the engagement, so that was my tips from Marna. So it was to do 4 shows at once.
And
The
the-
2-day, add the people over the weekend and post starting on Wednesday how far away the host is away from the goal and to change the banner. Any other tips?
Is the banner changed? That's not till like day 3 or something.
Right.
4. That's not till after.
And then, like, Paula
Change
will
the-
change the banner
every
each
day.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, then the banner will change. So with May being the kit, the summer kit, how are you guys going to engage with the quick cooker? Everybody's afraid to share.
I know. Well, I would feature the quick cooker. I did it at my last show and people are like, get out of here. They were like,
What'd
they
you
were
make,
super
Patty?
impressed. We made the quick chicken salsa, the exact one that they are, that's the,
The
that's what
lettuce
they're-
wraps.
Right. Well, I do it with tortillas. I mean, they could do the lettuce if they want, but people really love the, they love the tortillas. So more people will use the tortillas than the lettuce.
I loved Marna's tip. She showed 5 different things you could do with the chicken salsa.
Where is that?
It was on one of her videos. So she had she made a fajita. She made a salad out of it. It was 5 things.
Probably lettuce wraps.
Um,
Did she make enchiladas?
nachos. But I was like, there's 5 ideas from that one
Yeah.
recipe.
Mhm.
So that made it so much even.
Well, I've
Yeah.
told people
And
to
she-
make.
oh, it's on my I'm on my phone. I think I found pictures. So
I know I was telling people to make sure that they make at least a double recipe because it freezes really well and you can use it in other things very easily.
So so make a double recipe of the
The meat
chicken.
of the chicken mixture.
Okay.
because
with
you-
the salsa in it.
Yeah,
And
because
then
you can use it
freeze
for.
with the salsa in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
No.
fill this up and
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
do rice in the pot on top and
Yeah.
beans on the side.
I've done that.
oh, she made a burrito like bowl out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Too. She did. Yeah.
Burrito bowl.
With,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna-
Woo.
I thought that was great.
Sorry, guys. All right. So, all right. So the other thing I wanted to bring to you guys is, what's the name of the gal that did the Ellington Boys did an event with she gave a training to the executives, and it's about getting 8 shows on your calendar in the next like 8
Bookings
days.
boot camp.
Bookings boot camp, and then that turns into a director bound or rise to success program type of thing, all in the same month. And because of the energy we have going right now, I think May would be a phenomenal month to, whether you're a director already, to re-promote yourself, to get yourself with 8 shows on your calendar so that you have a phenomenal summer. There's so much coming, you guys. You are going to want to have, how about it, Patty?
Oh,
There's
no,
so
I
much
just found
coming.
the thing.
What?
No, that too. But I found it right away.
She found it. Okay, she found Marna's thing. I thought she was excited about what I had to say.
I'm so excited.
There's a lot. There's a lot coming. Don't miss conference. There's just all kinds of things going on that are very, very exciting, and you are going to want to have your calendars loaded, and your people are going to want to have their calendars loaded. And what an opportunity that we have for the our people to offer a $109 kit with a quick cooker, or to order the ultimate kit, get it half off, get the quick cooker with their personal show 60% off. I mean, there's a couple of different ways to go here that are just phenomenal. But the fact that they can get people started and have them qualify in their first 60 days and get 6,000 points towards Disney. I mean, what a way to blow up the Disney points, okay?
So were you planning on playing the 20-minute segment here and screen sharing it?
No.
No.
No, I think
We can give it to them.
Yeah,
link.
I think we should plan a call and start it on there.
You know, it's really hard to find on Pampered Chef. You can't find that video.
I can find it.
Remember, we
Whose?
were on the phone and we could
It's
not
it's
find
in
it.
the
I found
Ellingtons.
Ellingtons. Do you want me to just
Oh
find
no,
it?
I was okay. No, I was no.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
It's oh no, I was talking about your video. Remember, we could. Not
yeah.
find the
Did
video?
anybody find the video
We
that
cannot
I
find that
did?
video.
I
Where
just
is it?
saw
Where-
it, but
Where
I
is it,
didn't get
Laura?
the link.
Wait, Laura, do it on here because then we'll play it
On
because
Consultant
I could be.
Corner? Yeah. Get on the consultant corner.
Okay, hold on, guys. Consultant
'Cause I
corner.
yeah, I just
Because we couldn't find it.
somebody was looking for it on Director Success and yeah,
Yeah,
go on
because we
there.
couldn't find any of
It,
those.
it wasn't
videos.
there at first, but it's by Stacy's. There's a hot link
Okay.
that you
Okay.
click. If you go to full
Consultant
site,
link, full site.
Full site.
Um,
can they see this?
Oh,
Sure.
you know what? Let me
Gotta read it.
share.
Stacy's is
Yeah.
at the top.
Hold on, we're gonna share so you know where to go.
Okay.
All right.
It might take me a minute, but it's there.
All right.
'Cause I told after we talked. was
I
like,
know.
It's there.
That's I told Patty, but I couldn't.
No, we could not find it.
we
looked
looked
up
and looked. Okay.
Can they see?
Let's do this. Okay.
Can you all see Pampered Chef on the site?
Yes.
You can see-
Okay.
okay. So if you go, it's under.
Is it that
It's gonna take me a few
email?
minutes to
Is
find it, but
executive group?
it's under the resources. Oh, no, I'm not good with the Mac though.
Is it-
It's coming up.
Is it
Oh,
okay?
it's fine.
Under
so patient.
resources. There we go. Spring material.
Is it-
All
It should
right.
be
Was
spring
it just
summer.
recently that it came back?
Okay.
We have to go. So it's
Usually
Ellington
I have
that
to
did
click
it?
here on mine. I don't know.
Okay.
And then it should bring something up more. Oh, it's
Oh,
working.
it's working.
Patience, patience. Now
Patience.
scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll down. Under. Hold on a minute. Yours
No,
isn't a
February
touch screen, is it? No.
7th.
Okay. I would do that too. Okay, wait. No,
Okay.
maybe it's up more. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Product training. I think
Go
here.
Here, wait. It's
Product
goes
training.
into Zoom, right? Where's the Evernote
Do,
is?
do, do, do.
Yeah, poor Alex, huh?
Yeah,
Got
and then
cancer.
scroll down, down. Okay, it's not there. I know. I'm like, okay, wait. Go. If you back up.
There's all this stuff.
Yeah.
Leader resource center. maybe?
No, because everybody can see it.
Joe is teaching now? Oh. Okay.
I should probably go find it on Marie's computer, and you guys keep going,
I have to go.
and then
back.
I can tell you where it is.
Okay.
Easy. How's that?
I'm gonna go back. Let me try
Gotta
to
get
find
go
it.
back.
All
I
right,
can
Nancy
post
Joe's
it.
up there.
I thought it was under all that.
Well, you know what?
Mine
I'm
is
gonna have to
so-
download this because it's a.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Let
I
me-
think we can
Marie, can I
share
get into
Zoom,
your
right?
computer so I can find it?
Or how about videos? Is it under videos?
I don't know.
Where is it?
Where'd you guys find
Do you
it now?
think you know where it's at?
They said it was under resources, spring, summer.
Wait,
And where else did you go?
Resources, spring, summer.
We're gonna find it.
Hold on. And she said it was like
a hot
by
link or something. whatever
from
that-
Stacy. Was it in the monthly focus?
It could be now.
I would
I
think
did
so.
see it
wasn't there.
fast
We
somewhere
looked
just
everywhere.
recently.
What video are you looking for?
We're looking for the one that I'm telling people how to earn Disney, the new one Pampered Chef just did
Oh.
when I was in Hawaii.
Here, hot summer recruiters? No, that's not.
Let's see.
No, that's not.
Kim Ganther.
Let me
Wait,
see.
but this
But it
is
might follow.
May new consultant offer. Here, Magic in the Making? No.
Yeah, it
No,
could be,
that
because
was
she
that was
talking
the
about-
original one.
Yeah.
Okay. And big shout out to Kim Gant, Christina Wessinger, and who else did something? Great video on Pampered Chef. I was
Yeah.
that was really
If
really
you can find
wonderful.
'em.
Now.
If you
Okay.
can.
So let's go back. Let's go back here. We'll
They're
come to
looking
that in a
for
minute.
it.
They're going to find it. All right. So what we need to do, someone just shared with me, Sherry Carr, how she did this phone call, which I'm willing to put this phone call like on the calendar, like within 2 days. And she did the phone call with people, and then she had a one-on-one with each of her directors. and just a 15-minute phone call to find out where they're at in their heads, their businesses, make that connection call, and then get them all bonded. And she has 21 people on these this booking thing.
Direct. I found it.
Did you?
Found it.
Found
Got
it.
it.
Where is
Look
it
at
at?
you.
In your Disney.
Okay. Where is it
I
at?
had to click. I don't
So
know, but I'll
You
just
went to
send it over.
Resources Spring Summer.
Okay, so here it is. Resources Spring Summer Recruiting Promotions for new consultants. No, for.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Promotions.
Just got to dig down.
For
What is it?
For summer?
Yeah. Summer launch
Under
support.
sources,
It's the summer
spring,
launch kit,
summer.
new support. New consultant support. I found it. We found it.
Bingo. So tell me.
Here, I'm gonna just. Oh,
Well, tell
here.
me where it's at.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
Let's
so it's
go.
under resources
Go
and then.
recruiting promotion. No, you're in the wrong thing.
Okay.
Spring Summer Resource. We were under.
Wait,
She was under resources, wasn't she?
Wait, hold on.
No, it was under resources.
No.
And then Spring Summer, they said.
Is it going?
It's looking for it. Hold on, Patty.
Oh,
It's going. I know.
Oh, look at my face. It's like plastered right up there. Damn. Don't look at that. Would you please, people? Here, there's you. There's There's Stacy.
Okay.
There's
It's under
you.
the May offer.
All right.
Right there, you are.
It's
Okay.
under the May
so
offer.
May offer. All right. So I haven't seen this yet, guys. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Nancy
Were
Jo
you-
Ryan,
did you share?
the National Executive Director with the Pampered
It's
Chef.
already shared.
Okay.
I'm here in Hawaii on the incentive trip, and I wanted to tell you exactly what you need to do to get on the next incentive trip. In fact, there's still plenty of time to earn next year's trip for 4 people to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and you can absolutely do it. Even if today is the first time you're setting this goal to go, traveling with the Pampered Chef is absolutely amazing. They take us all over the world and have created adventures like no other. And I want to help you take advantage of it. To earn an incentive trip, you need a specific number of points, and you can earn incentive trip points all year long for things like selling products, welcoming new team members, promoting to a new title, and even running a consistent business. You have plenty of time to collect the points you need and earn this trip. Lots of people do it in 6 or 8 months, and we've even had consultants who have earned the Disney trip in just 4 months. We're going to show you how earning an incentive trip works, what you need to do, and a few different paths you could take to earn the Disney trip starting today. Depending on how you like to work your business, the most important thing to remember is this. You can absolutely earn the 2020 Disney incentive trip by the end of this year if you're intentional about your business. In fact, if you're willing to double your efforts, you're going to get both the commission check you deserve and the trip you've been dreaming of. It's all about adding up your efforts to get to your goal. So let's get started.
Let's quickly cover some basics. The earning period for the Pampered Chef Walt Disney World 2020 incentive trip is January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019. You'll earn points by selling products. Earn 1 point for every $1 in commissionable sales. Selling consistently. When you submit $2,000 in commissionable sales in each of the months of a quarter, you'll earn 1,000 bonus points. Building your team. For each qualified new recruit, you'll earn 3,000 points. And by developing directors, you'll earn 6,000 points for each new director on your personal team. Re-promotes count. And for all those new recruits, those are qualified recruits. So make sure you help them qualify and stay active. Ask your recruiter for more information on onboarding best practices. To earn this incentive trip, the points that you'll need vary based on your title and the trip level. In our examples, we're going to be using a $500 show average. Your show average may be higher or it may be lower, but the good news is there are several ways to increase your sales. For example, in addition to gaining sales from your in-person and virtual parties, you can add catalog parties, fundraisers, and online orders through your PWS into your mix. Also, we're going to be walking through 2 examples of ways to earn points. One with a selling focus and one that adds more focus on recruiting. The great news is both plans show you how to earn this incentive trip in just 6 months. You can track your progress with a trip tracker located on Consultants Corner. Finally, for more information on all things Pampered Chef Walt Disney World 2020 Incentive Trip, navigate over to Consultants Corner, and under Promotions and Recognition, you'll find the Magic in the Making 2019 page. Let's get started with our first example, the Selling Focused Plan. For month 1, you'll want to hold 4 parties. Set a target for 2 bookings from each, 1 to replace and 1 to grow, and recruit 1 new consultant. While you may be focused on selling, it's always a good idea to help others reach their goals by starting a Pampered Chef business. Just think, you'll probably meet at least 10 new people at each party, 40 or so over the course of the whole month. Within that 40, there will be someone looking for an opportunity to get out of the house, make a little extra money, or meet some new friends just like you. If you offer the opportunity to lots of different people, you can absolutely recruit 1 individual for the month and impact their life too. Now aim for 2 bookings from each party in month 1 and book them right away in month 2. You'll now have 8 parties in month 2. You'll also be in front of more new people to recruit another new consultant or 2. For month 3, you'll want to shoot for holding at least 12 parties and, again, at least 1 new recruit. Remember, this can be a combination of both in-person, virtual, and catalog parties. For months 4 to 6, continue holding 12 parties per month. But this time, you'll want to recruit at least 2 new consultants per month. Remember, you'll be in front of over 100 new people each month. As you can see, that's a grand total of 58,000 points, securing your spot on the Pampered Chef Walt Disney World 2020 Incentive Trip for 4. Now let's take a look at an example that focuses a little bit more on building a team. Remember, the number of attendees in your parties can vary greatly, especially if you're doing virtual parties where the attendee list could be over 100 people. That's a lot of potential team members to contact. Additionally, remember to think outside of the party to really anyone you know or meet. As your business grows, so will your customer base. Within that base, there will be someone who might just find that now becomes the perfect time to start their journey as a Pampered Chef consultant. For month 1, you'll hold 4 parties and recruit 1 new consultant. For month 2, you can stick with 4 parties, but you'll want to recruit 2 new consultants. For months 3 to 6, you'll continue with 4 parties per month, but recruit 3 new consultants each month. For every qualified recruit, you'll receive 3,000 points. That's like submitting 6 $500 parties. Now let's see how this adds up. That's a grand total of 58,000 points and getting you to the Pampered Chef Walt Disney World 2020 Incentive Trip for 4 too. As you can see, whether you're more selling focused or more focused on building a team or somewhere in between, earning the Pampered Chef Walt Disney World 2020 Incentive Trip within 6 months is totally within your reach. And don't forget, along with earning a fabulous vacation for 4, you'll be earning some great income to make this year even more amazing. Now let's get earning.
That's just a few different ways that you can get the incentive trip points that you need to earn the Walt Disney World 2020 Incentive Trip. And I know you can do it. So download that incentive trip tracker, hang it on the refrigerator in your home where everyone who walks through the kitchen can cheer you on and hold you accountable to your goal. And start taking the actions needed today to make your dreams come true tomorrow. I can't wait to see you in Disney World.
Okay. Yay. I want to know where I found that. Okay, so that was promotions and recruiting, and then recruiting promotion. So that's where you find that. And then the Stacy Itzel, do we want to watch that one too?
We could put
Hello, welcome to the Pampered Chef family. I'm Stacey Itzel, a national executive director with Pampered Chef. And
Hers
it
was only
wasn't that
2
long
minutes.
ago that I was a brand new consultant just like
Yeah,
you.
it is
And now I'm standing
Okay.
here in the most gorgeous tropical
Wow,
location
yeah, that one
on
they
a
can
recent
find.
incentive
Okay.
trip.
This one
One
we
of the
can find.
many benefits
They're
of
both
having the Pampered
They're
Chef
both there.
business.
All right.
all three of them because I think Christine isn't.
Oh, Kristen Coy.
No, I mean
it
she's
was
there
her
too. Yeah.
with
but there's a
Kim
Christine,
Gant,
not
Christina
Maureen,
Wessinger.
Christina Wessinger.
Yep. All right. So I want to bookmark this. Okay. So that I can do that. All right.
Under recruiting promotions?
It's under recruiting, promotions and recognition, recruiting promotions, and for you, for new
Good job,
consultants. All right.
Super sleuth. Sorry.
Yeah,
Super
no, that's
sleuth.
okay.
Well, sometimes we
all
need
are.
to be one of
Isn't
those,
that
right?
bad? There's got to be an easy way.
Okay. All
Under
right.
Leaders resources.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's share about all the things. What are you guys going to do? This is your time to share. What are some of the things that you guys are doing with your teams? And let me know if there's any chats for anybody else who's going.
Well, no, I can share that Peggy Larson did a pressure cooker workshop. She sent out a text to any customer that owned a pressure cooker, anybody that was she searched her 6 local communities so that people who were local around her, and then looked for great customers and people who had pressure cookers on their wish list or had purchased. Then she sent out a text invite with only like a week to spare. So she did this very last minute. She ended up with 11 people. She offered it to her team if anybody wanted to participate with her. And her one director and one consultant also were there. And they got good results and booked a couple shows and a fundraiser from it, and would definitely do it again, which sort of inspired me. I think I'm going to offer a pressure cooker workshop and maybe pair it up with a Help Whip Cancer fundraiser. So if anybody purchases, but we'll do it to get bookings and engagement and customer service. And then it'd be great for pictures to promote people joining for 109 with a quick cooker as being, part of the kit. So
awesome. Awesome.
We have, she did hard-boiled eggs, and I think the chicken salsa. That was the 2 recipes they made there. They had more than one quick cooker, and they offered tips about pressure cooking and do's and don'ts, showed the video.
Did she tape it?
I don't think she taped it. She used the Michelle Rossi stuff that we also have on PC Team Training. If you look up Michelle Rossi, she did a quick cooker workshop, and she's the one who kind of suggested it, and she got it from others. Marna Ross had done a pressure cooker workshop as one of her monthly meetings, because her monthly meeting is in a community space, and they always have a segment, come cook with your consultant, before the recognition portion starts. And so they did a pressure cooker workshop one month, just like they did a deep covered baker workshop another month, and stoneware, and they've had different topics. So the people who bring guests, then the guests are invited to look into the business, stay for our business meeting if they're interested in joining or booking or whatever.
Okay. What about you guys? You want to share something?
Well, I can share what, because I was telling Melanie about this, and she just sent this out, and she already got one. She goes, I won't get any, and she did. So, Heather.
So, I mean, like the second you just did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
stop it, you people. What did you send out?
Okay.
So I sent out a customer connection email that basically is promoting the 60% off, that says, have you had your eye on something?
for 60% off.
Are there
You
words
know,
somewhere? Where
yeah,
you have
Heather. Heather, I stole the words from Heather.
You want to read the
copy
words
and
out
paste
loud
those
then?
words?
Yeah, can you cut? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just read them.
Or
And
not.
so it
Okay.
basically says, I'll send you out catalogs and order forms. If you'd like one, collect $200 in orders, and then you get 60% off one item, 50% off, and then the $20 in free product.
Love
I
it.
told her I did it in an hour. I had like 10 people. I think I've got 20 people.
Oh my God. Okay,
that
copy
I
and
had.
paste that. Send it to me right now.
But I don't know where I'm supposed to send it because she told me the other thing to send you, and I don't know where I'm supposed to send that video that I posted on my team page.
Just send it to me, just on Facebook or
On Facebook?
text me or whatever. You can
Okay.
do either or, and then we'll post it on the PC Team training page. How's
So
that?
you got 20 catalog shows or virtual shows in
All right, damn it.
with one email.
Now, mine too, it's kind of the whole thing summer class, so no, do you know what I'm saying? But I had some people say, well, my daughters have been wanting stuff, so I'm sure I'll have $200 in orders. So I'm not sending like a whole host packet. I'm only sending one catalog. Do you know what I mean? And then a few order forms, and then they can get more. I mean, the online catalog and stuff. But I did this last year in August when they had that, and I got a lot of shows that way. Because sometimes, because I started out, it's not asking you to have a show unless you want one. LOL. You know what I mean? And I got some shows that way, but it's mostly people just wanting to collect a few orders, and they think, oh, that doesn't sound, because it
Hard to
doesn't
do.
sound like you're having a show. It's
Right.
just
Collecting
$200 in
some
orders.
orders.
And
Yeah. You never actually said show in there. Is that what it is?
I just said this email is not asking you to host a live show unless you want to. And I just said, is there something you've had your eye on in our catalog? So I have just 200 in
So
orders
brilliant.
by May 29th, and I'll give you any one item of set of your choice in our catalog 60% off, another item or set at 50% off plus 20 and free. And then I told them, do not reply to this email. Either call me, text me, or email me. Because, when it's the customer connection, we don't get it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, I'm going to try because I don't quite have enough for the month.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
Awesome. And you got 20.
20.
So 20 times 200 is $4,000.
Yeah.
I don't think all of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not
but-
trying to get Debbie like I
hey,
was giving Melanie a hard
But
time.
then
Debbie
some are gonna be
Downer.
over. But they're going to be over too.
So you did it while you were just sitting there. You could do customer connections on your phone?
Yeah. Please. I do everything.
I cannot.
All
You
right.
are like the queen of this.
So who's doing it right now? Who's doing it right now?
Oh, we need the
Anybody?
words.
Anybody? We got people doing it right now online.
we need
Good
the
girls.
Well, I like those. Yeah.
I
All
like
right.
those. Nobody likes that. So send it to me.
I was gonna say.
I used your words.
Yes. Did you? And you got some?
Yeah, I did 4 virtual parties. Yeah. So Nancy Joe had posted that she was jumping into virtual parties, and after 30 years of my business, so I tweaked it to fit me. Send out the CCE. I'm closing 4 shows today. There's 1,600 in sales between the 4.
Wow.
And there's 3 more people that they're out of town and we're looking to connect with. So yeah,
Sure.
that email was like 7 potential bookings.
Okay, where do we find
Awesome.
those? I mean, I know I've seen it before.
Yeah, it was on my Facebook, Ryan Rockstars, and I got 4, which I've already held one of the bridal shower one, and that's at 690 in sales, and not closed yet. And the other 3 are starting this next weekend. Yeah, so
4
yeah,
at a time.
4 at a time.
Just like they said.
All right, I'm doing it.
Yeah, 4 at a time.
4 at a time. And so another thing I did was, let me turn you around. Sorry, guys. Another thing I did was ask my nieces for referrals of their friends, because those guys are in their 35 to 45, 40-year-old group, and they're still on Facebook. So I asked my nieces at the shower yesterday, hey, you guys, I've got a really special offer. Can I give you a call this week? Because I'd like some referrals of friends. So when you're at work this week, talk to your friends and see who might like to earn some free Pampered Chef products free and discounted Pampered Chef products. So I'm going to be calling them in the next day or two because I know that they're going to be buzzing about that. So, because you have to understand, my family has so much stuff of 32 years of me doing this. They got it for their showers, gifts. I know they never have enough, but
No,
They act like they have it all.
You have everything.
yeah, they don't. No, but they don't. But you know what? I want to get into their friends and their groups. Okay, I need to get beyond. So needless to say, it's great. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
We will post those words. Heather, did you send it? Could you send it in an email? Oh, you got it already? Okay. What about you guys? Do you have some things that you'd like to share? I can put you live.
Okay. And she has
Cindy,
a video.
Kim, Sherry.
I'll share something that's been working for me.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
There we go. Speaker view.
Okay. So I know I do mostly virtual, and I know you're talking about changing the banner, which I'm assuming that means the picture, the cover photo. Something that's been working for me is actually changing the name of the show towards when it's like 3 days left, 2 days left, because they for sure get a notification of that, and it's a quick notification that every member in the group is seeing. And I've noticed when I do that, more orders seem to come in.
What do you call it? What do you change it to?
Well, so my parties are very basic. It'll just say, you know, Mary's virtual Pampered Chef party. And so then 2 days before it ends, I say 2 days left for, you know, of or whatever, Nancy's party.
That's what I thought you do when you change the cover photo. Is you
Yeah, it's kind of the same. It's just instead of always, I guess, changing the cover photo each time, you know, maybe flip flop it. It might work for you too. Also, it seems like whenever I do start a party, there's always that one or two, you know, two people that will order early on in the show. And so I've started friend requesting anybody who actually places an order. And I send them a friend request. I send them a Facebook message thanking them for their order and asking them if I can post a thank you with product pictures. And most people are accepting my friend request, which I find kind of odd, but I'm okay with it. I'm not a private person on Facebook, so I'm okay with that. But I've found that my engagement just overall throughout the party has drastically gone up, because I sort of feel like their friends are seeing the posts because there's more of us in the group that are friends at that point. So I feel like more and more people are seeing the posts. My last 3, maybe even 4 Facebook parties have been over $1,000.
Wow.
And I'm just doing 2 at a time because I'd rather do 2 $1,000 parties than 4 $200 parties. So those are just.
I'm sorry that I'm not understanding what you just meant.
Okay.
So you were just talking about friend requesting them. Did you post the picture on their personal page or only within the group?
No, within the group. So I send them a friend request, and then I post in the group.
Because you asked them if you could post the picture, and that's what I was confused about.
Yes. I like to ask them before I post, because some people, you know, don't want everybody to know what they've bought, or maybe it's a gift or so forth.
Okay, got it. You answered my question. Thank you.
Ryan's Monsters, post it all on Ryan's Monsters.
Please. Yeah. The other thing that I just closed was a bridal shower, and it was a pre-party to the actual shower. And we had the host invite people. They were a military family, so they had friends and family all over the country, people that they knew couldn't get to the physical shower. And it was supposed to be in June, and then they changed it to May 18th. So we literally threw it together. But I had 2 days of her onboarding, the invitation for people to join, 1 day of pre-post, 3 days of actual posts. and then 2 days of well, it was really supposed to be 1 day of finish, but it ends
Showing
up
the
being
items
2.
she liked.
Yes, she registered as a bride, so we connected that, and in every single post was the address to go to her party to see what she registered for and to order. Went really smooth, $690, and I want to say there was just 15 orders. So the bride was thrilled because she's keeping it open so that to see if anybody else wants to order for the wedding, and I'm on direct ship, so that was really great because it just immediately went out, and it all went to the host's home. The mother of the bride, she's wrapping everything, and so that she can open it at the shower, and they're going to FaceTime from the shower in the party.
Oh.
Okay, so that people from across the country will be able to see. So worked out really well, and we literally put it together in 4 days. So I have that saved in SendShare under shower, because you can't do as much with the booking and the recruiting in a shower. It's about her, it's not about us. So anyway, that was really good. All right.
Well, I mean, just this morning on my Facebook page, it popped up 5 years ago. I put a post about Mother's Day's this weekend. Are you looking for a gift idea? How about a Pampered Chef gift certificate? I'll personalize and give you a full color catalog in a cute cellophane bag for the presentation. Gift certificates can be in any denomination starting with $25 and must be redeemed by contacting me via phone, email, or responding back, and then message me. And I had an old, gift certificate that I used to create for them. And I thought, well, maybe something will pop up from it.
Yeah. So you put it on there?
Yeah, I put it in Facebook, just,
Good.
Never know. I mean,
cool. Yeah. And asking for referrals, I think, is really important because you want to get outside. I've been talking with some people about they're feeling like, some of their business is coming to a halt. And through conversations and questions that we were digging in, a lot of people have gone back to the same people year after year at the same time, and they've come to a dry well. So you guys really, really teach your people that they need to be real careful about going back to the same people because the well does run dry. Them and their friends get enough stuff after they have 4 or 5 parties. I mean, we know that they don't have everything, but they just feel like their cupboards are full. And so we want to have those be the icing on the cake, not the cake. Mm-hmm. So yes. Oh, Patty says get more cupboards. Okay.
I like this one. I told my husband, see, I can fit all my Pampered Chef in one box. He said, stop calling our house a box.
That's cute. That's cute.
God, send us that.
Yeah, send us that. That's very cute.
Everybody
okay.
send it in. Yeah.
Who else? Who else has something they'd like to share?
So you guys have I think.
Thank you. Who else?
When I've been running into a lot of people that say they have everything, and I've been telling them if they got kids that at like high school age to college age, create a box, mark on it the kid's name or whatever, but put away their gently used stuff or things they want to upgrade and refresh their kitchen. If they've had the same cookware since they got married, they have the batter bowl that they love, let's get a new one and pass it down to your kids or your nephews or the church kitchen, whatever it may be. But kind of go through your kitchen and figure out what you use the most, what you want to refresh. If you love the new cookware, let's pass it down to somebody else. Because if they're moving out into a new apartment, dorm, wherever, they're going to need things. Stay out of Walmart.
Stay out of Walmart.
And just go to your own kitchen and give them stuff and then refresh it.
Awesome.
I actually just had a $500 party for, she was sending her daughter off to college. So she did like the popcorn bowl and the micro cookers and the can opener and all that stuff to send her daughter to college.
Did you promote it that way? Is that how you promoted it?
I didn't. She was actually one of my past customers that I've been trying to get her to have another show.
Yeah.
And May was the perfect month. She got 60% off. And so it was a good show. But
yeah.
She promoted it that way to her friends and family that were ordering. Hey, I'm doing this party because I'm sending my daughter off to college.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Awesome. I love that.
Yep. College gifts. Give them something that they're going to remember.
And college students are the perfect potential consultants.
Yeah.
You know, they're off possibly for the summer. They want a side business, and the quick cooker, why not? So,
Yep. Chrissy had a party average of $600 a party. She did one party a week and earned over $100 a week in that one night when she was in college. And she could choose around her finals and all around her stuff. She did great. And she worked with all the administrators and teachers, and then she got into the local people. So she did that. Okay.
Nice.
So anybody else? Patty, what's going on? You did 3 shows this weekend.
Yeah. So, well, yesterday was a vendor event, but it was kind of a neat thing. They had, it was paired up with a pink event. So, but they had a little fashion show, and yeah, the funnest part was they had dogs in the fashion show.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. It was cute. So, yeah, the one I did actually had a bunch of teachers. So I'm trying to work with this one so that because she seemed like the most interested in starting the business. So yeah, I know. So I was kind of excited. They were not really high, not high in sales, but it was good. It was good. I was excited. I love that banana poke cake. I'm just going to tell you that again. So if you haven't tried it,
I haven't.
It is
So tell us what to do.
You know what? Well, I'm going to,
is it
so
cookware or rock?
it's the rock rack. It's the rock rack, and really highlighting the manual food processor too. So you're
Curate
the bananas. So
And
2
you
go
curate
into the
vanilla wafers.
right. So you do that. That's just the topping on it. But the 2 that you pureed the 2 go into there's a vanilla cake mix, and then all the ingredients along with the bananas, the eggs, the oil that go in for the cake, and then the topping. So when it comes out, it's 12 minutes and it comes out, and then you poke holes at the top of the cake, and then you use half of a banana, and then you use 8 ounces of cream cheese. So lots of cream cheese, and 3/4 of a cup of caramel topping.
Oh,
that you puree in there. That looks amazing. Like it pureed. I thought, oh my God, this is really gonna, be harder to do, but it looks beautiful with the cream cheese
and then you
bananas.
scoop it out.
And then, really soften the cream cheese.
And
then
it's
you
done
just
in the
pour it
manual
over the top.
food process.
The topping is done in there, and then the pureed bananas originally, when you put it in the cake. But it goes right over the top, and then you sprinkle over the vanilla wafers, and then you add the rest of the banana. Oh my gosh!
With the quick slice.
Yeah.
And it's in the everyday rack.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I put it in the
forequart.
forequart. It's
Okay.
definitely in the
Oh, it
forequart.
needs to be the bigger one.
Yeah, it does. Oh my God, and it smells so good.
Wow.
So, yeah. And that chicken salsa recipe is just a winner.
And then you make whipped cream
Oh
in the
yeah,
whipped
that
cream
too.
maker.
And I brought the pink whipped cream maker. So I brought the
Nice.
pink whipped cream maker, and so
That product really shows a lot of products, or that recipe shows a lot of products, and it even shows the teak spoons, because you use the teak spoon to do the whole
We were just
doing
Which-
the mix and scrape.
Yeah, we were using all kinds of. We were
Teaks
using
and
the
teak
spoons, any one of the
The
3
teak
teak
spoons.
spoons.
Oh,
the
okay.
wooden
Yeah,
spoons.
because
Because
it's
it's
round
bigger.
and you put it in.
Oh, because you do
Yeah,
you-
we actually poke the cake
with
It's a
the end of
banana
it.
poke cake. Yes. So that like did you
The
ever make
hand
like a
on.
Jello cake? Did you ever make
Yeah,
like the Jello
yeah.
cake where you have to poke the top of the cake?
Right.
That's exactly. What
Okay, but
But
you're
it's
really
so
poking
good.
it with those big.
You are, and you
So
want to
that
make sure
stuff's
because
ready.
it's thick. It's
Oh,
not like
so
the Jello. It's
Right.
Okay, what are they
thick.
talking about down there?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright.
Sorry.
What's the
Go.
scoop
So
down
should we
here?
stop the scoop? Yeah. So
Okay.
I know what you guys are talking
All right. Let me do some recognition. Do you want to do recognition?
Sure.
Whoa.
Sorry. My rock stars are falling off the page here. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with Randy. Randy had 20,000 in her first line and 207,000 in her org. Woo! All right. You got to pull up Patty, okay? And then we have Marie with 2,076 in personal sales, 23,000 in her her personal team, and her org did 1,141,000. Woohoo! Awesome.
And it was higher before the end of the month because there was promotion. So again, Love Carpenter
Oh, I love it.
qualified for
know,
her
that is
second
so
month
cool.
of senior executive director status and her first month as a
I know, I'm so excited.
Yes,
for her.
yes, yeah.
Ellington
Second
qualified for her second month of senior executive status as
And I
well.
think Kristen
Waringa?
Waringa did second month at National, and Steve did second month at
Yeah,
National.
very
So we're
cool.
going to have some fun promotions at
And
conference.
I am very excited. I am flying out tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. to Arizona, because I knew when Pampered Chef was coming out that I was going to be there the same time. And I invited Kristen to stay at my mom's house with me. And also we're going to, and Teresa Brown, and we're going to have a barbecue on Thursday night and invite our organizational people who are in Arizona to join us for a barbecue in the backyard.
Nice.
So I cannot tell you, I am going to mind meld with Kristen and find out her secrets for having such a successful business and
Take lots of
exploding.
good notes.
I am. I'm going to be recording.
Video.
Kristen, can we go live? So she does. I will tell you right now, she has a director meeting at 4:00 Arizona time Wednesday. So Teresa and I she's going to be Zooming in, and I am totally going to be sharing, and whether I have to have my camera and go live to my director team page or what I'll do. So I'll get to at least hear and see what she's doing for her director team meeting. So.
All right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm a student of the business.
Yes,
That's my famous words right now.
Okay, and Jane had 8,329 in personal team sales and 2,002 organizational sales.
Can I just brag just a little bit?
Sure.
Because those of you who have multiple directors, you know that any month one doesn't qualify.
Really?
Yeah. Well, in the month of March, all 16 of our teams were green.
Nice.
And I was so thrilled. And I sent them all a green bandana. And I said, congratulations, we're all green. They did it again last month.
Yay!
Did you send them another bandana?
No, I sent them a green Starbucks card.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes, I'm so very excited. 2 months in a row, everybody.
Nice. Awesome. Congratulations. And Kay, you had $2,200 in sales with $8,700 in personal team and $216,000 in org. So, woohoo! Okay. And then we have Laura Teal, $3,262 in personal sales, $14,267 in personal team sales, and drum roll please, first biggest ever, $49,843 in org sales. And don't you have a new director? A new director, Jen Patak. Yes. So Laura's.
For 6 years, but only virtual. They have 13,000.
Right.
Oh my
And
God.
didn't you say that she might become an advanced before?
Yeah, one of her girls is a team leader who started in March, and her group of 3 of them only had 9,000 in sales. Yeah, so they're just on a roll virtually.
That's awesome. So
You're on
that'll.
your way to senior.
You are. You're right there.
No, I need one more
Oh,
person.
okay.
But yeah, like you can feel it. It's starting. I've got a lot
Yeah.
of people that are just slowly recruiting. They're virtually.
That's awesome, Laura.
Yeah.
We're really happy for you.
So I did pull up Patty's numbers.
Okay.
So, well, this past
That's been a
weekend,
long
I don't
time.
know what you did, but last
No.
month Patty had 1,665 in sales. Her personal organization, her personal team was one of the highest with over 34,000 in sales, and her total organization at 346,000. And then I have a little thank you gift. As you know, we got to go to Hawaii last month, but my cousin Judy, who was my +1, were able to spend an additional week with Miss Nancy Joe. So from Judy and I, so you can hang this
Thank
outside
you.
since you'll be
I
here for
will.
the summer.
Oh, I will.
And,
Thank you.
and
That
this
is
is
so
a
sweet.
big bottle of vodka.
Oh!
We went through a little bit when we were together, and we
Oh, I
added
get to
it
see you
to
guys
pot juice, which was a great find. It's passion orange and guava juice. And
Nice. Thank you. Oh, you did
So
not
just
do
a
that, but
little
I will think
something.
of you all summer.
I think that's all you guys did that whole week was drink that everything.
No, yeah, just a little.
We had happy hour every night.
We had happy hour with hors d'oeuvres. It was awesome. It was really a blessing. Paula and Nora Striner and Connie Williams, Marie and Judy, her cousin Judy. We really had a great time, and it was just what I needed in the way of a rest. So
It seemed like a bunch of people brought girlfriends this time.
they did. They totally did.
Yeah.
Well,
They
you
totally
know,
did.
going to Hawaii, you're not just going to go there for, the 4 days, 5. It takes you 2 days to adjust to the time difference. And, it was the kind of trip to stay. I mean, I know, you could be romantic, but it was great to have
Sometimes
some
you need a
girlfriend time and
girlfriend. Yeah, it
just
was.
enjoy
It
life.
was, for sure.
Did you
Okay,
know
Laura,
I take
hold
my
on.
husband?
Laura
Okay.
needs to leave. Laura Marchese did $7,405 in sales. So congratulations, Laura. You are rocking it. Woohoo! Yes. What's that you're doing?
Oh, yeah, you're leaving. Is it tomorrow? Oh,
Thursday. Yep.
Well, on
Okay.
Friday, I'm hoping to come over and hang out at the resort. I will tell you, the resort is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
Really, really
it is very close if you want to tour Frank Lloyd Wright's Talahassan West, if you're into that at all, or do you have plans?
On Friday, I'm actually going to be, my son is coming with me, so I'm going to actually be in Tucson, 2 hours south, at the Pima Air and Space Museum.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
touring the aircraft boneyard. He's a big
Oh, I
aviation-
wanted to do that. We stay in Tucson.
Yeah.
Nice,
So,
nice.
Because you have to book it ahead and all that.
Oh, yeah, they come in for Social Security.
Right,
number and
right,
everything.
yeah.
That's all done.
They check
That's
if
all-
you're
yeah,
legit
yeah,
to go.
exactly.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
done. So I'm on Friday, because that was still an open Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So on Friday, we're going to be with all the dead airplanes.
Okay.
That is
Well,
exciting.
congratulations, Laura. You're welcome. Okay, so we have Kim Draghi, $2,416, and her personal team did $16,000. Her org did $78,000. Great job, Kim. Great job, Kim. Heather Schaus, new to the Ryan team here, $5,006 in personal sales, $16,085 in team sales, and $21,000 in org sales. So yay! All right. Do you want to do Melanie right now? Do you have Melanie? Okay, pull her up. All right. Carrie Ciesla did $2,495 in sales, with $73.97 in personal team sales and $27,554 in org. Woohoo! So that's awesome. That's really great. And then we have Heather Brown, again, new to the table. I shouldn't say new to the table, new to the Ryan team. You've been at the table many times. $2,562 in sales, with $7,316 in personal team sales. So great job, Heather. I didn't get your cards all done because of the shower thing that I was doing with my sister. So you'll get those in the mail, by the way. And then let's see, we have Sherry Eisinger, $6,395 in personal sales, $13,000 in your org sales for your personal team. Great job, Sherry. Yay! And then we have Laura Marchese, we did, and we have a new director on my team this month, Jerry Chervenek. Had just under 1,000 in sales, and her team did $8,970 in sales and for her director qualifying month. So really excited for Jerry and her team, Sherry Gilmore. Those of you that went to the retreat, Sherry was there, and she's rocking it. She did 4,500 herself. So, did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Melanie. Yep.
So personal sales, she had 4,327.53, and org sales were 5,656.58. Plus, she's in the lead program. She's been doing her 8 shows. She's been recruiting, and she works full time.
Oh. So we'll have to get your tips and another meeting, because seriously, there's a lot of people working full time, and to do this really successfully, I'm sure you've got some great tips and ideas. So congratulations, Melanie. Great. Okay, well, thank you all so much for your time and your energy. We are going to have a consultant meeting tonight. If you're interested in having your people jump into that, Patty, Marie, and I are going to be, I'm jumping in on their call actually, a Zoom consultant meeting. So let me know if you need that number. I think I sent it out, but just in case you didn't get it. And you guys rock. You are just amazing all the time. And I'm just so blessed. I feel really excited about my business and about the things that are coming. You guys get ready. They're going to do some things over the next year that we've never, ever done before. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So get ready. All right. It's really, yes, it's really, 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 really exciting. So, all right. And Cora, I don't have your numbers. Cora, get on here. Tell us what you did.
I know. Did I miss it? I thought it was at 12:30.
Well, no, 10:30 at this one.
Okay. All right.
It's okay.
Personal sales were 11,020.
Wow.
Personal team was 31,678, and org was 45,300.
Yay! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations.
She's one of my directors. So.
Yes, yes, she's one of Jane's directors.
Woo,
and that you guys were all 16 were green. So, yep, absolutely.
Can my team be on that call tonight?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I will send you the information.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Hi.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Cora will put the recording on Ryan Rockstars.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All righty. Bye.
Bye.